Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah. Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Oh, listen, Steve Harvey. Why don't you join me? Yeah. Steve Harvey. Get them on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, you join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. So y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only, Steve Harvey. Oh, yeah, man. Got a radio show. Do you understand that? I'm telling you, God been big in my life. I'm not going to kid you. I'm telling you, and he'll do the same thing for you. God is a gentleman. You know, I want to point that out to you. God is an absolute gentleman. He will not come in unless he's invited. He don't just barge into your life. He gives us the power of choice. You know, if you say you got it, I don't need you, he lets you have it. If you say, I need you, come see about me, he right there. It's just a real simple thing, man. So I always say to people this, if you've gotten yourself into something, and please know I have, I was stuck. I thought a couple of times, well, might not make it past this one. But then if I don't make it past it, what's going to happen? And then I held on to this little thing that my mother kept talking to me about. She said, sometimes, son, when you ain't got nothing else in you, just hope. She said, just hope it'll be all right. You know, and what I've learned in my life is that hope is the beginning of faith. Hope is just, is there a possibility out there for me? I sure hope something happened. See, hope is okay, man. Because like I say, for me, the way I've lived my life, hope was the beginning of faith. It was just the idea. It's just the thought that something could change for me, that something could be a little bit different for me, that maybe, man, just maybe, for some reason, I could be saved. I could be rescued. Things could turn around. It could head in the other direction. Maybe I could quit messing up. Maybe somebody will forgive me. Maybe somebody will just say, all right, I don't know. But I can't count the times I've been in that position. But then once I hope a little bit, and then I remember also my mother, because she was a Sunday school teacher. She taught me the most valuable lesson I've ever learned in my life. Nothing has been greater in my life than my faith. She taught me to pray. Mama used to say, when it get real dark for you, son, prayer changes things. She said, when you seem like you lost and you can't find your way, stop and pray. She said, because prayer changes things. You know, when you get a point in your life when you've done all you can do and you can't do no more and you just don't know what to do next. She said, stop, son, pray. And combine that prayer with that hope that you got. She said, because that hope is the beginning of faith. She said, if you pray just hoping, she said, if God come through for you, that'll give you confidence that he can do it again. And then after a while, you quit hoping. She's saying you start believing. She's saying that's when you're on to something. If you can turn that hope into belief, that hope into faith, the ability to believe in something that you can't see. But the key, though, to faith is you're believing in something that you can't see. See, hoping a little bit different from me. Now, I'm pretty sure, like I say oftentimes, I tell a lot of people who can explain this thing a lot better than I can to you. But just from my side of it, being as real as I can be with you, see, hope helps, man. If you ain't strong enough to have faith, have hope. And then if you pray with some hope and God answers your prayer, then that hope gains a little confidence. And after a while, that confidence becomes faith. Now it ain't just hoping, but I'm believing. I'm believing in something that I cannot see. Faith has been the key to my entire existence, even when I didn't have any. It was faith as I look back on it that has gotten me here. And not just faith, but my faith. See, you will only get to where you're going in your life based on your faith. See, a lot of people get the word faith confused. Like, what's your faith? And then they start going down this whole list of all these different religions out here. But really, in essence, man, when I talk to people about faith, I'm talking to you about your belief. How much do you believe in the unseen? How much do you believe in the things you can't see? How much do you believe in the impossible? How much do you believe? See, because faith is the belief in things that you cannot see. Faith is the core of all that is happening to me today. It is the faith that I have in my relationship with God that enables me to just oftentimes, if I stay on the right course and believe a certain way and act a certain way, his blessings just pour. They just come. And it comes in a lot of little ways, too, I've started to notice. See, it ain't just, a lot of people think blessings is money. No, man, that ain't it. It's coverage. It's every time my plane lands safe. It's every time they predict bad weather and I get up in the sky and it don't be no bad weather. You know, this is favor. These are blessings that get poured out to me. Somebody call me and offer me something. Not money, but an opportunity. You know, somebody say, hey, man, I don't know, but I sent this to you. I thought you might be interested in it. Somebody will send me a scripture or somebody will send me something. That's favor. And it always comes at a time when I need it the most. That's favor. That's pouring out blessings. Now, I'm also the recipient of a lot of other blessings too. You know, I've been blessed with health. That's an amazing blessing, man. I've been blessed with a spirit of not quitting. I've been blessed with the ability to shoulder huge amounts of responsibility. See, blessings come a lot of ways. But once you tie into God, once you tie in and you start doing the best you can do, and you start asking for him to make you a better person, to help shape and mold you into the kind of man or person that he wants you to be, you'd be amazed what God can do with you, man, if you just invite him in and allow him to be a part of your life. I mean, what you got to lose out there? Come on. If you're sitting in the cell this morning, why would you not change? You have a chance to turn your life around with a relationship with God. What you waiting on? Are you going to just keep doing it like that, huh? Really? Come on, man. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you not allow God to be a part of your life so you can get to where he wants you to be? God got some big plans for you. If he didn't, you wouldn't keep waking up.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
1, 2. When you think of love, gotta get it on your mind. Ha! Yeah. Come on. When you think of love, gotta get it on your mind. Ha! Yeah. One more time. When you think of love, gotta get it on your mind. Ha! Yeah.
Been a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, been a minute, man. Thought I'd bring that back. When you think of love, gotta get it on your mind. Let church say amen.
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 Amen again.
Amen.
Amen again.
Friday,
Morning,
baby.
Sister Shirley.
Good morning, Pastor Steve.
Sister Carla.
Good morning, Pastor. How are you today?
Little Junior.
Morning, Unc.
Nephew Thomas.
Good morning, Uncle Steve.
Grateful to be here on this blessed Friday.
Amen.
Start
Amen.
just like that, too.
More grateful than I was before.
Yeah.
Amen.
More gratified.
Yeah.
More gratifious. Come on, boy.
Come on, man.
Use
That's a
the
good
word.
Boy,
Come
that's-
up.
More, shall I say, spondificali.
That's a word.
Spondificalis.
That's big. Ooh,
That's another
big.
word. That means wonderful.
Mm.
Come on. You don't know nothing about that. But I do. Big words is my specialty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do that all the time. Shirley, ask me a word and I'll give you a big word for it. Anybody? You wanna try?
Segment.
Segment. Partitionalities.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What mean?
That
That's
means
a
segment.
word.
It's a
Yeah.
bigger word for segment. That's what it means.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh.
But partition, you heard that,
Yeah,
though.
I heard that.
You heard that. It's right in there.
Is there another way to say congratulations? Pastor?
Partitionalities. Huh?
Is there another way to say congratulations?
Of course it is. Congratulatoriousness.
Because congratulations is already long.
Yeah, but bigger than
Let
that.
me give him
Yeah.
something
You
hard.
want to
Let me
say
give him something
congratulations, but you want to congratulatorious.
Yeah, put that glorious in there. Glorious
He needs something
occasion.
hard.
To
y'all.
make it sound like mo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you
That's
Hamburger.
what I do. I specialize in bigger words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did you
A lot
say
of people don't
hamburger?
know how to do that. That's
Hamburger.
what I do. Hamburger. So I'm trying to go with hamburger. We'll go with beefanophilus.
Beef enough.
Sounds like something back in the caveman days.
Yeah, you know, I saw that was at the drive-through. That's what Fred Sanford ordered. I mean, Fred Flintstone.
Fred Flintstone. Coming up at 32 after the hour. The other day, you told us that Marjorie doesn't like for you to eat in the bed. Remember you told us that? So our question this morning is going to be about house rules, all right? We'll get into that when we come back at 32 after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, the other day, you told us that Marjorie does not like for you to eat in bed, and as a matter of fact, she doesn't allow it. So we have a question for you this morning, and for everyone, all the guys on the show. Does your significant other have a house rule or rules that are very serious, and if you break them, he or she will kill you? Not literally, of course, but let's start with you, Steve. Shall
I
we?
know he got more
Yeah.
than one.
Well,
Let's
obviously.
stay with him.
Yeah, let's start and finish with you, Steve.
Yeah.
I know for sure I can't leave that damn toilet seat.
Oh,
That's automatic.
That's death on the spot.
That's not even nothing new. Matter of fact, I didn't even feel comfortable saying that because I know a lot of men. That's very common. That's a house rule.
But have you heard Steve guys say, "Well, you should put it down," or you know,
Or look before you.
You
Yeah.
can't win
I
that
said
argument, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
can't
look
win.
before you
Well,
squat.
that's crazy.
I said that the last time we was in Africa.
You said
said
what?
that.
You said what? Back
You
it
said
up. You
what?
Said what?
She said, yeah, we was arguing about the toilet seat under a mosquito net. And I thought, I was so sick of her talking. I said, well, I tell you what,
Oh, God.
next time you go in there, you let it back up.
Have you lost your entire mind? And how did that go? How
Yeah.
did that evening go?
I'm telling fellas right now, don't say that.
Just don't say it.
Listen
As a warning.
Listen to
Don't-
Uncle
don't-
Steve.
yeah. I'm just telling, don't say that.
Why can't we win that argument?
That's
about
not
the
a
toilet
good
seat?
It's no argument to win, Tommy.
Because
You're going to lose.
I gave up.
it's made to go down anyway. It's not made to be up.
Well, why does it go up?
Hello. Hello.
The
I don't
stupid
even
boy
understand.
brought a brilliant
I
question
don't even
up.
understand
Got
why you have to
quiet
put it
in
up
the-
to use it. I don't even get that part.
What you want us to pee on the top? Okay.
No, I don't.
You don't know why we got to let it up?
It's not that much. When it's down, it's not that much
Girl.
extra room, though.
Girl, you don't understand this aim at 2 in the morning.
It's aiming a lot. Aiming is
Boy, that
aiming
aim
at
is
2
a
in the
problem.
morning.
2 in
ain't
the
good.
morning.
That ain't good.
You don't know. You don't know if you're going to get some unexpected spray. You don't know.
You don't know.
You ain't never had a
Yeah.
you ain't never had a split decision.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah.
I know. It's a mystery that
See,
will
you
never
go to
be
the
solved.
bathroom in the dark and we start peeing and don't hear water. You got a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
TMI. Oh, my God.
Hell am I
Immediate.
peeing on in here?
Immediate.
I know I'm peeing and I don't hear nothing. Man, am I peeing on this rug?
Hey,
Oh, yeah,
and you
that's
can't
instant
find the
death.
light switch.
No.
Turn
No.
the light on.
Oh,
No.
oh, no water in the
I've
dark.
been standing there peeing and didn't hear no water and leaned over to cut the light switch on. Oh, peed all over the Glade air freshener.
Oh my goodness.
Pee all on the soap. I was in there for 30 minutes washing the bathroom down. But left the pee on the soap. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
This is
Oh, man.
terrible.
So,
That's disgusting.
It is.
But it's real though,
That's
Carl.
real.
It's so real.
That's a real
Why
issue.
did it take all that? Just
And you could wake up the next morning and look at the bathroom and be like, God,
Yeah.
dog.
but see, Shirley and Carlin,
Yes.
y'all don't have little boys.
I'm sorry.
no,
No.
we don't. No.
Y'all didn't have little boys.
Man.
No, and
You
I'm,
would quit asking why does the toilet seat need to go up if you had a little
yeah,
boy.
I'm thanking God right
he
now that I
ain't-
had a girl. Yeah.
He ain't even, I don't even think we try
It doesn't sound
to
like
shoot
it.
straight in the water.
Yeah. It doesn't sound like it.
Well, that's true,
'Cause
Steve.
we
'cause
done
my
waited till the
mother-
last minute anyway.
Yeah. And why is
So
that?
as
Why
we're,
is that?
So
Yeah,
as we
yeah, yeah.
pulling it out is already peeing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
None of these are lies. I'm here to
We're
tell you.
not telling y'all no lies.
Now,
Any
And
other
if you
house
in the
rules?
way, you in trouble.
Way.
Man, I don't know, but
I'm
if
in
you
the
in
bed.
there in
You're
that
in the
route of where
bathroom.
I'm going, you're in trouble.
Why is this such a? Okay.
I didn't know it was all of this. Did you?
Girl.
Yeah, y'all don't have no boys.
No.
But women can hold it better than men.
Yeah,
Y'all
we can
good.
hold it.
And it's
we
not
can
good
cut
to
it off
hold.
when we're even, you
Yeah.
know, peeing. We can cut it off.
Yeah, whole
Right
church
then and there.
service, no problem.
I can't cut nothing
Okay,
off.
well, we can cut it off, but I tell you what, you blow your kidney out your back. You clamp it shut if you want
Both
to.
of them.
Gonna blow your kidney out your back.
Good morning.
You ain't gonna believe. You gonna have to go to the hospital, partner.
What's wrong with Steve's shirt? Them
If you
his
try to
kidneys
shut
down
it
there.
off, now when you're a little boy, you can clamp it shut. But if you're a grown man and you clamp it shut, you're gonna go to the hospital. That's what you gonna do.
Yeah, my little boy cold. He got a
Yeah.
cold
Hey.
motor. God.
Your ass is fitting to get admitted.
Wow. The
If
things
you-
we learn,
you
the
say-
things
gonna be
we learn
checking
about
it.
you guys.
You said if
Yeah.
you clamp
You're
it,
gonna have a wrist bracelet on this
I'm like,
evening.
you got something with your room number
Carla,
on it.
just so you know, we don't have the cutoff that little boys got, and we ain't got the speed they got. We ain't got none of that.
What does this have to
We
do with
standing,
speed?
we might stand there by 7 minutes. Woo, woo. Woo!
That
Nah.
long?
Finally.
Nah, they got
Fine.
good, nice streams, pressure, push out, everything good.
Yeah.
We don't have that.
It ain't the same force either.
It ain't.
No.
I guess
It's-
that's what
it's
Yeah, when I was a little boy, I could push a Coke can up the street.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can write my name in the dirt.
I go to the bathroom now, it sound like ice cubes
Yeah.
going in the water.
Yeah.
Little chips. Little chips.
The same speed the faucet fill up an ice tray.
Really? All right.
What
Well,
is that?
so glad. Look at the time. Listen, we want to hear from you. What are some house rules your significant other can't break or else? Go to Steve Harvey FM on all social media and post your comment. Coming up next, nephew in the building with Run That Prank Back right after this. Tinkle, tinkle.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment news. Pattie Labelle's granddaughters like to sing her song, Lady Marmalade, and we'll find out if Steve's grandkids have repeated anything racy he said. Right now, the nephew is here. I can't wait. Right now, the nephew's here with Run That Prank Back. What you got for us, Neff?
Classic home run hitter, baby. Raymond in the closet.
Oh, yeah.
Man, one of my all-time favorites. Thank you.
Come on, cat.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, who there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Bailey, who's there?
This Raymond.
Man, speak up. I can't hear you. Who?
This is Raymond.
Man, speak up. I can't hear you. Who is this?
Raymond.
Raymond.
Veranda is my sister.
Veranda brother.
Yes.
What's up? What's up, man? What's up?
Somebody done broke in our house. They in the house right now. I'm in the
Hold on. Man, I barely can hear you. What you saying? Somebody done what?
Somebody done broke in our house.
Well, why in the hell you whispering?
Because they in the house right now. I'm scared.
Wait a minute. You saying somebody done broke in the house and they still in there?
Somebody done broke in the house. I'm in the house now.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You saying somebody done broke into your damn house and they still in there?
Yes.
Well, what you doing sitting up in there? Why you ain't call the police?
I'm in the closet. And I'm trying to get somebody to.
Hold on.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Man, you saying somebody in the house in your damn house right now?
I don't know what to do.
Oh, this up. Okay, where you live at?
I'm on 36th Street.
Because I'm at 32 and a half. You know what? Hold on. I'm finna call the laws now.
Wait.
Man, you know what? What?
Wait a minute. Don't call the police.
You send your in a house, somebody finna sitting up here finna kill you, and you talking about you don't want them arrested?
We got some illegal stuff in the house. Don't call nobody.
Wait a minute. Wait. Now, you saying, hold on. You saying don't call the damn laws. You have some what in the house?
Don't call nobody because we got it. I got some illegal stuff in the house. Don't do it.
Man, what you got now? Man, you know what? This is bad, Doc. You know what? You send your up in there. That's probably why they in that house. Now, you done set your up in the house. That's who in there now. I guarantee you that. What you got in there?
I can't say it. I just want you to help me.
You know what, man? Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you the best thing to do. Even though the people in your house right now, you need to just let me call. Man, you need to let me call the damn law. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you can't get your money.
Don't do that. Don't call.
But you know what, man? I'm going to tell you now. I'm not going to go out there. You don't stay down there. I'm going to tell you now. I can call the law. I can call the law. Hold on. I can get my wife to call right now.
Don't call the police. Don't call them. Because it's too much illegal stuff in the house. Don't do it, please.
I'm talking to my wife.
Don't do it. Don't call the police.
Man, but I'm going to tell you something, man. Honestly, I can't do a thing because I ain't going to go down there. Now, I'm going to tell you something. This fool's up here telling me don't even call the damn law. You know what, man? Look at here, Doc. I'm going to be honest with you. I ain't going to go down there. I'm going to tell you right down now. You know what? Now, first thing I'm going to tell you now. Now, I ain't going to take my down there. First of all, they may be tapping my damn line. And I ain't got to do with this. You going to get your killed on your own. Doc, listen. Man, look, I can call 911. Hold on. Baby, look, go ahead and call her. Because you know what? You finna get your killed out there.
They don't know who you are. I just need
bet,
you.
man, you know what? And I ain't finna stay on this phone with you so they can find out. Because you know what? No offense, Doc. Listen, I can call her out. I ain't getting in that. Man, you must be a damn fool. I ain't finna get in that one. So I'm going to tell you what you can do. Doc, I call the law. I'm finna have my wife right now. You know what? You may not like it now, but you appreciate me later because you know what? You're finna get your monkey ass.
Wait a minute. Just whisper. I think they outside.
Man, you know what? This is some crazy Doc, you done set your up.
Shh, don't say nothing.
I'm finna call your sister for one.
Don't say.
She's sitting up there talking about not calling the damn law. Damn fool. You better keep your monkey ass in that closet. I'm going to tell you right now, you're a damn fool. You walk out because I'm going to tell you now, they sure going to kill your stupid man. You know what? I ain't going to lie to you, man. The only thing I can tell you, damn, I can call the law. You finna go down. And I'm going to tell you now, I ain't going down with I don't know why you really even call me unless you want some help. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I ain't finna jeopardize myself nor my damn family over your around here. The only thing I can do, I can help you out in one way. I can call the law. Now, my wife's got a cell phone. What you want me to do?
Will you come get me?
You must be a damn fool. I'm not. Hell no, I ain't going down. But I ain't going. You know what, man? Look. I can't get in there. And my wife and I already called the police. I'm going to tell you right now, they finna come.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Shut your damn mouth. Shut up. Shut up. Shut your damn mouth right now.
Can you hear me?
Shut up. They don't know in the house. That's why they gonna shoot the out of him. Don't peek out that damn door.
Can I say something?
Man, you need to shut your damn mouth.
This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You know what?
You just got pranked by
man,
your
y'all
boy Wendell. You just got pranked.
Boy, y'all some dirty. I know damn well, man.
Dog, you just got pranked by your boy Wendell, man.
I'm sweating like hell sitting up in this damn house with drawers on, man. And you sit up here want to play with... Man, look at here, boy. I'm sweating like hell.
Why you sweating?
You was finna die because I damn sure no one's finna come down to the house. That's for sure.
I know you weren't coming to the house. I heard it in your voice. I said, okay, you know what? He ain't coming to get me.
Man, I'm sitting up in here right now, man. I might need to take off from work, boy. I'm sweating like hell sitting up in here, though.
Hey, let me ask you something, man. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Can't be nobody but the Steve Harvey's Morning Show with none other than nephew Tommy with his crazy.
How y'all feeling?
Really? How are you feeling?
Raymond in the closet, baby. Come on now. You got to give it to me on Raymond in the closet. Give me that.
Classic. King of pranks, classic.
Love Raymond in the club.
You want me to call the law? I can call the law. Which one you want me to do?
What?
Tell me right now.
Ain't coming around now.
Yeah.
I call the law.
I love it.
What's your other favorite line?
Come down now.
What's your other favorite line in that, Steve?
Shut your mouth.
Yes.
Shh. Shut your mouth. You gonna mess around. You gonna get messed around. Get your monkey ass killed.
Yes.
You gonna mess around. Get your monkey ass killed. Shh. Shut your damn mouth. Shut your damn mouth. They gonna hear you. I swear to God, they gonna hear you. I can come down. I can call the law. What you want me to do?
I'm sitting here in my
I
drawers.
ain't coming down there. I call the law. What you want to do?
I love it.
All right.
That's why I get your monkey ass killed.
Coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment and national news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In entertainment news, in a new interview with People, Pattie Labelle says that her now 4-year-old granddaughter Gia was particularly fond of her singing Patty's racy song, and this was a hit right here, Lady Marmalade. She liked to sing it when she was younger. Patty jokes, "Oh, the little baby 2-year-old is singing get you ya da da about a hooker, okay?" and it's not just her. Patty's 23-month-old granddaughter Leela even requested the tune while her grandma was changing her diaper. In general, Patty says both granddaughters seem to love the spotlight. Oh, God. They're both going to be, I think, in show business babies, Patty says, and they better do it well, although she won't push them into it. She says she will not push them into it. But if they get into it, they got to be good at it. Yeah.
But they singing Lady Mark.
Lady.
Yeah.
Get you, yeah.
So, Steve, we got to ask you. You have grandkids. Have they repeated anything that you've said that's been racy or cussing or anything? That
Have any of my grandkids repeated anything that's been racy?
Mm-hmm. From you?
Yeah. Marjorie done told me, she said, Steve, stop cussing in front of the grandkids. Mm-hmm. Okay, but,
that don't happen.
rules are simple. This is my house. What you want me to do? They over here. I don't go over their house. So, they over here. So one day, my little grandson, Noah, was in his high chair eating in Atlanta. And I was in there, and my phone rang, and it was a partner of mine that I hadn't talked to in a while. So I opened up the refrigerator door, and now Noah's on the other side of the refrigerator door in his high chair eating. So I'm just talking to my dude. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about, man, because I done forgot little Noah is in the kitchen because, I had the refrigerator door open. Man, what's up, boy? What you had to do with it? What you had to do? I'm letting them have it. I'm blasting it. So Marjorie comes downstairs. And so I shut the door, and she says, hey, Noah, what you doing, baby?
Uh-oh.
Noah pointed at me and say, Papa Mofo.
What? What did he say?
I looked at his little ass. She said, what did you say? He said, Papa Mofo. Little Noah, I said, you little Uncle Tom.
He told on you.
What is your punk ass telling? I said, she said, Steve, did you hear this boy?
Sure did.
I ain't hear. What did he say? You heard him. Steve, you been cussing in front of this baby? I said, hell no. She said, you just did. That's one of the experiences I had. He told on me. I was a little punk, little Uncle Tom.
Papa,
No.
So he knew better.
Yeah.
Stupid.
So you can't cuss in front of the grandkids. I'm just glad he wasn't talking good. Because he just came out with them 2 syllables and that cleared me. So
Yeah.
I don't know what he was trying to say.
I bet you don't.
You have no idea, right? Clueless.
Hell no. Papa Mofo.
All right, so Steve, let's get caught up now with Miss Ann on today's headlines, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, here she is, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thanks, Steve. Good morning, everybody. This is Ann Tripp with the news. According to a new poll, 6 out of every 10 Americans disapprove of the job Donald Trump's doing as president. The survey released this week by the Associated Press and Newark Center for Public Affairs Research shows that only 36% of Americans actually approve of the way Trump is handling his job. 62% disagree. Trump's poor showing extends to his handling of immigration, health care, foreign policy, and guns. But Trump gets 46% support when it comes to the economy, which has been doing good recently. The National Association of Immigration Judges is accusing the Justice Department's Executive Office for Immigration of sending court employees the link to an article on a white nationalist website that included anti-Semitic references to certain jurists. The emails are routinely sent out to court employees every week. They usually include links to things, but mostly like news articles about immigration. According to the New York Post, the New York Times has demoted one of its top Washington, D.C. editors, Jonathan Weisman, over tweets that many consider to be racist. For instance, in one, Weisman suggests that Congresswomen Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib aren't really from the Midwest. Weisman goes on to say something really bizarre, that Representative John Lewis, a man who shed blood during the Civil Rights Movement, is not really from the South. And just last week, Weisman tweeted that the group Justice Democrats was backing a candidate who was looking to unseat an African-American Democrat, even though the challenger is also black. Disgraced Hollywood film producer Harvey Weinstein, in more trouble, could be facing yet another accuser. The Manhattan DA's office says that a new indictment is about to be lodged against him. In fact, Weinstein's scheduled to be arraigned on Monday, and then his trial was set to begin just a few weeks from now, but that may be pushed back because of what may happen on Monday. Weinstein's charged with, so far, 5 counts of sexual assault against 2 different women. His case, of course, became the catalyst for the Me Too movement. New York City Patrolmen's Union still upset over the firing of Daniel Pantaleo, the cop who employed the chokehold that led to the death of Eric Garner. And now the head of the Sergeants Benevolent Association in the Big Apple, Ed Mullins, says the African-American sergeant who just lost 20 days vacation for supposedly mishandling the situation was a scapegoat. Mullins says junior supervisor Kizzy Adonis wasn't even in charge of the cops involved.
You got a junior sergeant that was in charge. Makes sense, right? Junior sergeant, she screwed up. Logical. Great political move, but not a factual move.
Mullins says Sergeant Adonis only came to the scene because she heard about it on the police radio and happened to be in the area. Mullins also says Sergeant Adonis did not plead guilty. She pled no contest. The Garner family wants everybody involved in this to lose their job. California real estate agent under arrest for allegedly burglarizing his clients' homes during open house events, one of them by Usher. And today is National Pina Colada Day. If that's what you like, okay? Steve Harvey Morning Show, right back.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, tell me something good. This is our good news segment, Steve, of course. An 11-year-old starts her first year of high school. Now, if that's not good news.
Whoa.
Yeah, you know, we hear enough bad news all the time. So this segment is just about good news. Her name is Dion Meganson. She just started her first year at high school. She's only 11 years
11
old.
and started
Steve.
her first year of high school.
Yeah.
What?
Her mom, Sharon Meganson, said she knew before her daughter could walk that she was very unique. Dion only spent 3 weeks in kindergarten before she passed the credit by exam. And was promoted.
I need the whole time.
She was promoted to first grade. And if all goes according to plan, she'll graduate high school at 14 years old. She's a preteen at 11. She already has a college picked out. She wants to attend Spelman College and become a mathematician, just like her Hidden Figures role model, Katherine Johnson. So we have to say congratulations to Dion with your smart self. Black Girls Rock.
Go on, girl.
Wow, can you imagine graduating high school at 14?
Steve.
At 14?
Yeah. Man, that's amazing. That's like the celebration we had for my cousin Sonny.
Tell us about it.
He finally made it out. He was 11 and started his first day of third grade.
You think that's the same?
It's a big celebration.
It's a big celebration.
It's a celebration that counts.
Yeah.
Man.
Do you
Well, he
let,
made
to
it.
the third grade.
He made
do you let a
Anytime you
14-year-old
know
go to
something
college?
wrong with you.
Do you let your, I mean, it's kind of early for your kid to go to college at 14, isn't
I mean,
it?
they're not mentally equipped.
Yeah.
Well, he not going to college. He gonna go to them classes and bring his ass back to this house.
Okay. That's
Damn.
better.
Oh,
then.
you mean not stay on campus and all that, the whole college
Yeah.
experience?
Yeah, all
no,
that.
no,
Staying in the
no,
dorm.
But that's
all of that.
No, what I'm saying is that's
No,
a big
Tommy.
celebration, though. That's a big celebration. You know, I had a big celebration, but it wasn't for school, though. It was when I gave my life to the Lord.
What was it?
It's when I gave my life to the Lord. It was like the
Right.
same thing. When I did that, everybody was there.
Because they didn't think it was going to
Oh,
happen.
no, they didn't know it was going to happen, but everybody was there. Gave my life to the Lord. It's the
Everybody
same thing.
Everybody like who? Your family?
Oh, everybody was there.
Mhm.
Yeah, whole family. It's not the same
Okay.
celebration.
Okay.
We ain't had no big time
All right,
celebration.
all right. Okay.
Not for school. Not for
First
school.
time I gave my life to the Lord, I walked in the house and told everybody. They just went to their room because they just figured this ain't gonna last.
Oh, God.
Ah. It's
Y'all,
like-
I'm saved now. Yeah, okay. All right. See how long this lasts.
We out.
They were just like, yeah, okay.
That's cute.
All right, coming up at 34 after the hour, we're going to find out Steve's plans for the weekend. I know he's got some big ones. Coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, you got to tell us about your big plans this weekend. What is going down, baby?
Well, as soon as I get off the air, I'm going to take a short flight and go just for a few days to the Okavango Delta, which is a very
Yeah, what's that?
Carla thought
What
you
is that?
said Delta Sigma Theta first.
Be quiet, Sherry. That was off air. You didn't.
It's not Delta Sigma Theta. It's Jesus.
Is it like the Mississippi Delta?
Okavanga Delta.
So who having okra?
No.
Oprah.
You ain't got the African change, man. What's wrong with
You're tight.
Delta.
When black people hear Delta, that's what we think.
Okavanga Delta.
Okay.
Look, I've never been there.
Okay.
It's supposed to be one of the most untouched, pristine places on earth that you can visit. I'm going to get the exact scripture for you, but this man told me here in Africa that this place is mentioned in Genesis.
Oh.
I don't know.
It's
Promise
in
you, I
Genesis?
can't.
Okay.
What chapter this?
I got
in-
some
in
people
Genesis?
around me fitting to look at. I have no idea. I don't know if what he told me. He told it to me. I just said okay. So I couldn't say he was wrong because I can't verify nothing. You could tell me any scriptures anywhere. I'm just gonna go okay, cool.
You say you're going to say, okay, cool.
You know.
We're not going to challenge.
Yeah, you listen to me. You know your looking up Bible books is limited when you can't find 23rd Psalms.
Okavango, is that how you pronounce it? Okavango Delta.
Okavanga.
Yeah, I don't think he's saying that term is in
Oh,
Genesis.
it came up.
But the description of that place is what he was saying.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that to be true.
Yeah.
You found it, Junior?
No, I mean, are you typing
But
Okavanga
that's what I'm
Delta?
gonna do.
It
Yeah.
comes up the name,
Okavango.
but I'm looking at Okavanga Delta in the Bible.
But he said it doesn't.
I don't
come
think
under
it's
that
in there
name.
like that. I think he was meaning that the description of the place
Oh, okay.
is in the
They
Bible.
got a Genesis of
you know how
Oklahoma.
people say stuff to you.
Yeah.
Okay, look, let's not get lost in that right there because I don't know where it is, nor can I tell you. So that's why I'm going this weekend to visit that.
You going
to
on
see
safari,
it.
huh?
The tourism. Yeah, the tourism board wants me to see it.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Well, and once again, you know, all of it's geared around to bring awareness, and they just want to see how I feel about everything, to see if I can help because it's such a pull, man. If we understood how deeply Africans identify with African Americans, if we could get that same thing pushed back on the other side of the water to this continent, it could be an amazing connection. It could be an amazing connection, man, for us all. Because, I mean, we have such a richness of culture that we're just not taught about in our school systems. I think everybody will agree to that. I mean, and one of the things, man, I really believe in my heart, as many people do, if we understood who we really were, it could help with our behavior towards one another. And that's
believe
not
that.
the majority of us. The majority of us feel absolutely wonderful about each other. But there's a segment of our culture that could really use it. And, you know, young people, old people, if we could just understand where we're from, what happened to us, how it happened, what we were before we were taken from here, it's a very, very rich culture, man. Very, very rich. It's absolutely astonishingly beautiful over here. And I've seen parts of it this trip that I haven't ever seen before. You know, I've been on safaris with my family and
Yeah,
stuff.
of course.
But this
So-
was a whole new awakening for me.
Different
Very, very
landmarks. So you're going to see newer,
Different,
different
absolute-
landmarks.
I can tell you this. On this continent, it's some of the most breathtaking scenery you'll ever see anywhere. Matter of fact,
Wow.
it's stuff over here you can't see nowhere else. Period.
Wow.
Period.
At
It's
all.
just that vast. It's beautiful, man. It really is.
All right. Well, coming up next, Steve, your nephew is here. He's going to make us laugh with today's prank phone call. That's coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, she can have a side piece, but I can't.
Oh, hell to the no.
This is tailor-made for you, Tommy.
Oh, hell no.
Well, back before when you were married, of course. Yeah, today's Strawberry Letter subject, she can have a side piece, but I can't. Right now, nephew in the building with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
Well, you know, I am the king of pranks. That right?
Oh, yeah, they know about you all in Africa.
So I need to let my uncle know, tell all them kings over there to turn their radio up loud that the young king of pranks is about to play classic pranktivity. You make sure you tell them. You make sure when I move there with you and we are living in our castle together, we both kinging. You king comedy, I'm king pranker, and we kinging together. And we sitting at the table with all the other kings. You let them know who I am. And I belong at the table.
You showed this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You let all the kings know.
Yeah, right.
that
Yeah.
the nephew
Yeah.
come.
Yeah. You gonna mess around and get killed.
Why? They king ain't no stronger than my king. What you talking about? Try this here. Let them all know. Tommy about to play Lester Tucker. Lester Tucker. You run tell all them kings that you got down there, yeah? Tell them Lester Tucker coming on. Come on, Lester. Yes, I'm trying to reach Lester Tucker.
This is Lester Tucker.
All right, Mr. Tucker, how you doing? This is Curtis Watkins, Soul Brother number 9. I'm with the BP of A. And
Who?
The BP of A, Black People of America.
What the? Okay.
Well, listen, we doing a survey today. We calling a lot of white households, and we're trying to figure out, have y'all been using the N-word in your house? And if you have, how many times are you using the N-word on a daily basis in your house?
The N-word? What kind of survey is that? I don't use the N-word in my house. I got youngins. We don't do that around my house.
Have you been using the N-word at your job?
Oh, hell no. What kind of survey is this?
Oh, no, back the hell up. What did you just say? You got what at your job?
I got black. What the look, what business is this of yours if I use the N-word? I pay the rent in this trailer.
The organization.
I say the N-word if I want to say the N-word.
Hey, hold on. Wait a minute, brother. Now, look.
No, you wait a minute. You call me.
Hey, let me explain something to you, sir. All we're doing is a survey. Now, I will tell you this. We do have surveillances at your place, and we will be trying to figure out if you
surveillance at my trailer?
We will be dictating, we will be trying to figure out if you're using the N-word.
Let me tell you something. If I want to say the N-word, I'll say the N-word. I don't want to say it. If I find some surveillance in my trailer, I will come and kick your Black People's Association. You hear me? You know who you with?
You Lester Tucker, ain't you?
You got right. I'm Lester Tucker.
Well,
why you want to know how many times I say the N-word?
We're trying to get a survey on it, sir. That's what we're trying
survey my. You just trying to start some.
I'm Curtis Watkins with Black People of America.
I don't give a hell. I don't give a who you are, Curtis Watkins.
Sir.
Why you calling my house?
Sir, I'm just here to ask, have you been using it, and have you been using it at your job?
What did I tell you? I don't use it in my house because I got kids. I don't use it at the job because I got black people that work for me.
Okay.
I don't want to run them off by calling them names.
Okay, well, when you go down to the club by yourself, are you guys in there using it? Now, come on now, be honest with me. Are you guys in there using it?
Man, let me tell you something. I don't know what the about, but it sounds to me like you said, look, I got black neighbors, all right? I ain't like that. I ain't like that.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. When it's just you and them good old boys, when it's just y'all, are you using that N-word?
Well, let me ask you this. When it's just you and your hoodlum little buddies, what the hell do you call white people? You use the word?
I have not used the word, sir.
Oh, why you use I want to get, like I told you, I don't know who the hell you are.
Sir, I'm doing the survey here. You don't survey
my all right. But why with white people of America? How about that? See, we can't have our own association. Oh, hell no. Calling me asking questions.
Okay, I just got one more thing to tell you. Are you familiar with Williams?
Yeah, he works for me.
Well, this nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, you just got pranked by Williams. You all right, man? You got kind of riled up, man.
Well, man, you wait till I see that, brother.
He told me, he said this white guy is going to go off. He said, trust me, he does not use the N-word, but just act like he's been using it, and he's going to go the hell off.
You wait till I see that man today. That's some owes me money anyway. Hell, you wait till
All right, Lester, calm down. Hey, I got to ask you, man, what's the baddest radio show in the land?
Let me tell you, it's the Steve Harvey Morning Show, and you know how I know? Because them black guys that work for me have that playing every morning in my company truck.
Really?
Now, what you gonna tell them kings?
Oh.
What you gonna tell them kings?
What you want me to tell them?
You'll tell him whatever he wants you to tell him?
Yeah.
Is that where
Because
we're
I ain't
going
met
with
none,
this?
so go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I'll tell
What you
them.
want to say?
As soon as I meet one, go ahead.
Just tell them kings that you are willing to bring to the table the king of pranks here to their country so that they can meet with me so we can sit down and talk about how to make the entire continent of Africa laugh. That's what I'm about. And we will find out how to get us a African prank CD where we are pranking Africans all over the continent.
Hey man, they don't.
How do you feel about it?
Hey man, I wouldn't do that.
Why?
I know some Africans.
Why?
They don't really like laughing like that.
What's wrong with pranking them people? I can't prank them.
Yeah, I got a partner named Tony from Nigeria. Don't prank him. I bet you that right now.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna believe how the cussing gonna go. I wouldn't even. No, man, they don't even play like that over there, man. They don't have
It'd be
time
a great
for that.
CD. I'm trying to tell you, Unc. Just bring me to the table with the kings and let the king of pranks sit down and talk to me. That's all I want. Just put the meeting together. Can you do that?
Sounds
What
like
is
a
the
no.
huffing and
That
puffing?
sounds like a no.
That sound like a
What's all the
no.
huffing for?
They about their business. They about love over there. They don't play that over there.
I can make a love prank. What is? You don't want to do it, huh? You don't want to bring me to the table.
Steve, what you didn't know.
Nah, Tommy, I don't think I'm going to be able to get that done.
You're just going to be honest, Steve. I'm not going to
Yeah,
lie.
I'm going to just be real with you, dog.
Yeah.
I just don't really see that happening.
You just kept it 100.
All the way.
I tried.
100.
I tried. Just trying to get a seat at the table. That's all. All right.
All right, well, thank you, nephew. Coming up next, it's the Strawberry Letter subject. She can have a side piece, but I can't. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to Steve Harvey FM and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right
Buckle
here, right
up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
now. You're excited about this letter, I see. All right,
Come on, I
here
wanna
we
hear
go. Yeah, subject, she can have a side piece, but I can't. Dear Steve and Shirley, I am a 60-year-old man, and I have been married for 16 years. My wife is 13 years younger than I am, and we don't see eye to eye on a serious issue. In the beginning, our sex life was great, but over the years, we simmered down a bit. A year ago, I went through a very serious health issue, and during that time, our sex life suffered. I made a full recovery, and when I was ready for some action, my wife was acting like she was afraid to touch me. I had to beg for sex, and when we did do it, it wasn't very exciting. One day, I just told her that I was not being satisfied, and she told me that while I was sick, she found other ways to get a little pleasure. She told me she had always been attracted to one of her female friends, but she suppressed her feelings until recently. She told me that she enjoys being with this chick and will not stop seeing her, but she does still love me and hopes this doesn't break up our marriage. Now, to be totally honest, I have a younger female friend that I see once a week for some really great sex, so I guess we were both keeping a secret. I told my wife all about my chick on the side, and she got very upset. She told me that she will not allow me to have an affair on her. She said that I could fall in love with my side chick and leave her for this younger girl. I told her that's not the case, but she gave me an ultimatum that I have to stop seeing my side chick or she'll file for divorce. This makes no sense to me. Why should I leave my side chick if she is not willing to leave hers? She's got a lot of nerve. What should I do? Well, obviously, you can't have it both ways. I mean, your wife isn't going to stand for it, even though your wife is seeing someone on the side too. Your wife is cheating too. Somehow I feel, and this may be the key point here, somehow I feel like, you know, she thinks because she's seeing a woman and not a man that it's not cheating. Because she kind of alluded to it in the letter when she said, you know, she enjoys seeing the side chick. She's not going to see her and that you're not going to have an affair on her. It doesn't seem to look like she thinks that she's actually having an affair, but she is. This is still cheating. She's still bringing another person into the marriage. So you have options too. You can call her bluff and tell her that she has to stop seeing her side chick or you'll divorce her. How about that? She's not the only one who can give ultimatums in this marriage, but both of you guys are wrong, and two wrongs do not make a right. You're wrong for cheating on your wife, and she's wrong for cheating on you. Your marriage needs a reset, a reboot. You need to start over if you can in this particular situation, which means both of you need to stop. Your wife says she still loves you, and if you still love her, maybe there is a chance to save your marriage. You know, maybe you both are gonna let me just say this. In order to do that, you both are gonna have to let your side pieces go. Your wife and you. Okay, shut up, Tommy. You're gonna have to do that. You're gonna have to let that go and concentrate and work on your marriage. That's the only way this is going to work. Steve?
All right, let me jump right into this letter because this is ignorant. Tommy, I know this is what you've been waiting on, but sorry.
I know. Go ahead, though.
Subject, she can have a side piece, but I can't. Now, we got a 60-year-old man here that's been married for 16 years to his wife who's 13 years younger than him. And they got a problem because in the beginning, their sex life was great, and then over the years, he say it simmered down. And then something happened to the brother. He went through some serious health issues. I don't know what that was. I don't know if he had a heart attack. I don't know what happened. Any number of things could happen. I don't know. But something the hell happened, a very serious health issue. And during that time, their sex life hit a dry spell. It suffered. So then the dude say he fully came out of the health issue and he ready for some action, but his wife started acting funny. She ain't want to touch it. So then he say he got to beg to get some action in the bedroom. So then when they finally do, he say he ain't like it. It wasn't exciting. And then he finally told her he ain't being satisfied. Well, she said, she told him, well, why you was sick? Damn. See, these wedding vows just starting to go out the window on this one right here. Remember that vow where it said through sickness in health or through sickness and in health?
For richer,
remember
for
that?
poor.
Well, she said while he was sick, she found other ways for a little pleasure. Now here go the kicker. She said she was always attracted to one of her female friends, but she didn't want to act on it because they was married. But now she done told the dude that she enjoyed being with this chick and will not stop seeing her. She told him that. But then she said, but she still love me and hope this don't break up our marriage. Wow. What marriage is she talking about?
You need just to be clear on that.
But I lost the marriage thing when the man got sick and you started sleeping with your girlfriend.
All right, Steve, hang on.
We got a problem. I'm going to give you the rest of it when I come back.
All right, we're going to have
I got the problem with you, though.
We're going to have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 after the hour. Subject, she can have a side piece, but I can't. We'll get back into it at 23 after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here we go. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. She can have a side piece, but I can't.
60-year-old man. Been married 16 years. His wife 13 younger than him. They had some cool sex life. Then he got to some problems with his health. He got sick. Then he got healed, and he ready for action. But his wife don't want to be bothered no more. And finally, he confronted her with him not being satisfied because he got to beg for it. She snaps off and tell him, while you were sick, I found other ways to pleasure myself. He said, how? She said, I've always been attracted to my girlfriend, but I ain't act on it. Now, she told me that she enjoys being with this chick and that she not going to stop seeing her. But she told the man she still love him and hope this don't break up our marriage. Now, here's the part we got to get to. He said, now, to be totally honest with you, I have a younger female friend that I see once a week for some really great sex. So I guess we both keeping a secret. She ain't keeping a secret, dog. She told you. She's sleeping with her girlfriend. This is where the letter gets very confusing to me. He said, I guess we both keeping a secret. So then get what this fool did. I told my wife all about my chick on the side, and she got upset. Damn. She told me she would not allow me to have an affair on her. She said that I could fall in love with this side chick and leave her for this younger girl. I told her that's not the case, so she gave me an ultimatum that I got to stop seeing my side chick or she gonna file for divorce. This makes no sense to me. Why should I leave my side chick if she's not willing to leave hers? She's got a lot of nerve. What should I do? Well, hey, stupid, let me talk to your dumb ass for just a minute. This makes no sense to me. What? I tell you what don't make no sense. What you tell her for?
I knew it.
Come on here, man. Thank you now.
Hello.
What did you tell your wife you was having an affair with a younger chick once a week? What possibly could have made you go in the damn house and make that stupid ass announcement? Oh, you just pissed off everybody living. Your dumb ass walk in the house and tell who do that? Who do that? Who walks in the house and goes, excuse me, I got a younger chick on the side that I see once a week. God. This whole letter, it just fell apart. It don't make no sense. It's when he said he have this girl he see once a week and said we both keeping secrets. And then your stupid ass write the next line, I told my wife all about my chick on the side, and she got very upset. Guess what he said after that? She got a lot of nerve. Wait a minute, hold up, dog. Oh, hold up, wait a minute. Excuse me. Stop. She got a lot of nerve. She got a lot of nerve what? Now, I understand, but that's what you say to yourself. You don't say that out loud. Thank you. So let me just explain to you. What should I do is the question. Listen to me. Y'all, this is not a marriage. This is not what this is. You all have some type of swinger type arrangement that neither one of you agreed to, but both of you are participating in. So, brother, you don't have a marriage, you have an arrangement. That's all this is. What you tripping for? Your marriage over. She got the chick on the side, and you got a chick on the side. So what you going, tit for tat now? She got a chick, you get a chick. So now what you gonna do if she go get a dude? Hello? Let's make this announcement. She got a dude, I went and got me a dude. Y'all playing too much now. Let's end this. This relationship is over. Let's just get one of them non-contested divorces. $750. Fill out the paperwork. Y'all have no assets. I can promise you don't have a house or nothing. Because y'all too busy doing stupid stuff.
They got a lot
They ain't
of
got
assets.
nothing. No, they ain't. They in an apartment somewhere.
All right,
They in
well,
a
listen.
one-bedroom.
Email us or Instagram us your thoughts on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM.
Excuse me, one last thing, Shirley. You don't walk in the house with a lot of assets and tell your wife, I got a chick on the side. You don't do that with assets. I can tell you that right now.
I didn't mean to hear assets.
Man
They
walking
just
in
had
the
a
house with no friend that's no lawyer, and he go in there and tell her.
Check
You
out
ain't got no assets if you walk in there. You have nothing.
Also, check out the Strawberry Letter podcast.
Apartment, one of them little flat beds, the Chinese bed, futon.
A futon.
Yeah. You got one of them, and you got a TV, a
And
flow model.
And gold.
You got a flow model, and you got a computer on an IKEA table.
All right,
That's
guys,
what
we
you
got to
got.
get out of here. Check out the
No
Strawberry
damn assets and went in there and told your wife you want a divorce. You boy.
Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Now, coming up at 46 after the hour, do you want to come and kick it with us in Cancun, Mexico? We'll tell you how right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, let's talk about the big Sand and Soul Festival in Cancun, Mexico, baby. October 10th through the 14th. That's Columbus Day weekend.
So first of all, let me just give it to you this way. Everybody right now, if you can, go to steveharveysandandsoul.com. We got footage on there. Sometimes a picture is worth 1,000 words. steveharveysandandsoul.com. We have made the adjustment. We heard what everybody was saying. Y'all understand nothing we could do about the thing that was happening in DR. Even though we found out some facts, we moved the festival to a location. My crew went down there. My daughter Morgan went down there. It's my wife's birthday, so it had to be something big. So here's what we're going to do. Because it's my wife's birthday and we're celebrating it, I'm doing something special. I'm going to run a sale. I'm going to give you $500 off for all new bookings. All you got to do is go to steveharveysandandsoul.com. I'm going to give you $500 off of all new room bookings to Sand and Soul. All you got to do is put in the code BIRTHDAY. Listen to me. This sale ends on August 25th. You have the rest of the week until August 25th. I am giving everybody that registers, I'm taking off $500 for any new room bookings. All you got to do is go to Steve Harvey Sand and Soul, put in the code BIRTHDAY, because it's Marjorie's birthday. So put in birthday. The sale ends on August 25th. $500. I can't do no better than that. Listen, I'm going to say it for the last time. I'm giving everybody $500 off for any new room booking to Sand and Soul this year. $500 off. All you got to do is go to steveharveysandandsoul.com. All you got to do is put in the code BIRTHDAY, and all you got to do is register, put in the code BIRTHDAY, and listen to me. This sale ends August 25th. You have until then to get this super discount. We moved the country. We moved the venue. It's better. It's going to be bigger. It's going to be special. The show must go on. We took you to a place we thought that would be really, really spectacular. We got 17 events. Once again, it's all inclusive. It's all you can eat, all the food and drinks. We got performances by Anthony Hamilton, Genuine, Kid Capri, Dougie Fresh. The ignorant Honest J is in the building, in the comedy show. We got Tony Roberts at the comedy show. We got yours truly, Kill, at the comedy show. Listen, it's going to be an amazing event. Everybody go to steveharveysandandsoul.com to book today. Marjorie's birthday, we're going to be balling. steveharveysandandsoul.com. Go online today. Happy birthday, Marjorie.
All right, more of this crazy, ignorant show, Steve Harvey Morning Show, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here it is. Time for the office topic of the day, guys. In the divided nation we all currently inhabit, it's nice to know that there are still some things we can still agree on, and that is sandwiches. Sandwiches are delicious, right? Everybody loves a great sandwich, right? But still, there's plenty of room for healthy debate and disagreement about what's the best sandwich, okay? To settle things once and for all, we're going to settle this. YouGov.com ran a poll to find out which ones were most cherished sandwiches in our country. Here are the results. all right?
Okay, let's not do that. Hold
Why?
tight, Shirley, before you do that.
Okay.
What's the question we ought to ask each other before you do the survey?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite, all-time favorite damn sandwich?
I knew it.
Uh-huh.
I like a sandwich.
Ah,
Man.
easy.
Junior, what is it?
Peanut butter and jelly. All day long. I
Peanut
can't-
butter and jelly?
Can't miss. Can't miss.
Tommy, what is it?
Grilled turkey and pepper jack cheese.
Yeah. Grilled turkey and pepper jack cheese.
Man, he's so white. He rich now.
That's bad.
Hell's poor ass black talking about some damn pepper jack cheese.
Hey, I like pepper jack.
You can put some salt on it.
Burn that ass.
High blood pressure.
I don't care about they don't hurt my sandwich. Why y'all going
No
against my
regular
sandwich?
knowledge.
Carla, what's your favorite
Yes.
sandwich all time?
BLT.
BLT.
Got that
Bacon,
on it.
lettuce, and tomato.
Yeah, that was mine. But
Girl, we could ride
Yeah.
together on
What's
that
your
one.
favorite
Yes.
sandwich, Shirley?
when I was a kid, it was ham sandwich. But does cheeseburger count? That's not a sandwich.
No, that's a burger.
cheeseburger.
Okay, that's a burger. All right, so I got to say, yeah, I thought it was because it's cheeseburger all day.
Okay.
Cheeseburger.
What
Yes.
about you, Steve? Come on now.
What's my favorite sandwich?
Yes.
All right, y'all ready? Buckle up.
Come
I'm
on.
finna take
Okay,
you
make
back.
it. Let's make it.
You ain't supposed to eat this, but I
Don't
gotta
say
tell
it.
you.
I know what you're going to say.
What?
A hot ass Velveeta grilled cheese sandwich.
But it's got to be Velveeta, though.
You stopped up.
Velveeta.
What'd
Boy.
you say, Tommy?
I don't give a damn if your ears stopped up. Velveeta, which probably is not even real cheese.
No, it's
But
not.
Lord have mercy. When you sliced it and made a grilled cheese sandwich,
Huh.
I don't eat that no more. But if I could, I probably would.
Guess what,
That
Steve?
grilled cheese sandwich and government grilled cheese.
Government cheese.
Guess what, Steve?
That, huh?
That is the number one sandwich in America. Grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese?
Yes.
Grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese.
Thank you. Grilled cheese. number one
Kids love
sandwich
that.
in
Uh-huh.
Real cheese.
Everybody though, adults too.
Yep.
Seems like.
And Junior, I like peanut butter sandwiches, but I don't like peanut butter and jelly.
Where the hell you from?
I don't know. I just
You
like
got to
peanut
mix
butter.
that with something, Shirley.
What the
You got to
hell?
loosen that up.
She don't like peanut butter.
I just like peanut butter. I don't
You'd
like
have
peanut
died
butter.
in my house. Shirley, you'd have died in my daddy's house.
Really?
We had that great big giant jar of grape Welch's jelly.
Well,
I don't need
Wasn't
any
a
of that.
real grape in that jar nowhere.
no.
It was just purple. Dark purple.
Made a sandwich.
It had,
All right,
you ever read the label?
we-
Less than 1% real fruit. Okay, listen to me. If you got some grape jelly and the label says less than 1% real fruit, what they've done, y'all,
What is that?
What
What
the
day
hell?
it
boiled
is?
up some hot water, put some purple Kool-Aid in there with some gelatin in it, and one grape skin. Wow.
One grape.
Bologna.
All right, we got
Sausage.
more sandwiches and more of the
Spam.
Steve Harvey Morning Show
I
coming up
Knocked it out
right
of
after
kid
this.
hand.
We'll be back at 20 after.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, more NFL sports talk. Come on, Junior, what you got?
Well, I don't really know how this even go. I don't have this much money.
What?
Okay, I know Uncle probably do this. He probably got this many. But during a recent interview, NFL MVP quarterback Patrick Mahomes, man of the Kansas City Chiefs, admitted that he owns 180 pair of shoes.
Yes.
Now, those shoes can be found in a special closet. Patrick Mahomes,
Congratulations.
Quarterback.
the quarterback
Young
for the
boy.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, he said he got his shoes in a special closet with special display lighting and even some cameras to prevent shoes from being stolen. Now,
Go ahead.
180 pair of shoes. Is that way too many, or do you have 180 pair of shoes? You can really say
Junior.
Why am I in your bed?
Is that a question?
I'm just asking, do you have 180 pairs? Because I don't. I'm down
Hell
here.
yeah, he got it. He got over 200.
I know you got this. Shirley Carla, I know y'all got 180 pair of shoes.
Huh?
A piece.
Huh?
I know, Tom, you got 180 pair of shoes.
You know Shirley do. She'll be talking about hum. If you can hum, you can hear him.
Why am I the only one on this show with still 6 pair of damn shoes? This is the point I'm getting at. Everybody on my damn job got 180 pair of shoes, but I still got 6. A brown, a gray, I got a blue, a black.
We gonna send you some shoes.
That's a starter kit. That's a starter kit.
Yeah,
that's a
but I
starter
know
kit.
damn well everybody on this show got more than 180 pair of shoes. The hell am I still doing? How can everybody come in my closet and just say, that's it?
He ain't even got no house shoes.
All right, we got to go. Coming up, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
With this show.
Right after this, at 33 after the hour.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, let's talk about the big Sand and Soul Festival in Cancun, Mexico, baby. October 10th through the 14th. That's Columbus Day weekend.
So first of all, let me just give it to you this way. Everybody right now, if you can, go to steveharveysandandsoul.com. We got footage on there. Sometimes a picture is worth 1,000 words. steveharveysandandsoul.com. We have made the adjustment. We heard what everybody was saying. Y'all understand nothing we could do about the thing that was happening in DR. Even though we found out some facts, we moved the festival to a location. My crew went down there. My daughter Morgan went down there. It's my wife's birthday, so it had to be something big. So here's what we're going to do. Because it's my wife's birthday and we're celebrating, I'm doing something special. I'm going to run a sale. I'm going to give you $500 off for all new bookings. All you got to do is go to steveharveysandandsoul.com. I'm going to give you $500 off of all new room bookings to Sand and Soul. All you got to do is put in the code BIRTHDAY. Listen to me. This sale ends on August 25th. You have the rest of the week until August 25th. I am giving everybody that registers, I'm taking off $500 for any new room bookings. All you got to do is go to Steve Harvey Sand and Soul, put in the code BIRTHDAY because it's Marjorie's birthday. So put in birthday. The sale ends on August 25th. $500. I can't do no better than that. Listen, I'm going to say it for the last time. I'm giving everybody $500 off for any new room booking to Sand and Soul this year. $500 off. All you got to do is go to steveharveysandandsoul.com. All you got to do is put in the code BIRTHDAY, and all you got to do is register, put in the code BIRTHDAY, and listen to me. This sale ends August 25th. You have until then to get this super discount. We moved the country. We moved the venue. It's better. It's going to be bigger. It's going to be special. The show must go on. We took you to a place we thought that would be really, really spectacular. We got 17 events. Once again, it's all inclusive. It's all you can eat, all the food and drinks. We got performances by Anthony Hamilton, Genuine, Kid Capri, Dougie Fresh. The ignorant Honest J is in the building, in the comedy show. We got Tony Roberts at the comedy show. We got yours truly, Kill, at the comedy show. Listen, it's going to be an amazing event. Everybody go to steveharveysandandsoul.com to book today. steveharveysandandsoul.com. Go online today. Happy birthday, Marjorie.
All right, coming up, our last break of the day and some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey at 49 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here we are, our last break of the day. It's been a good day. Still happy to have you back and everything. Yeah. Good
hey,
week.
can I share something with you that I learned on this trip? Mm-hmm. I do a lot of meditating during my time off, man. I really do. I try to rejuvenate and get my spiritual connection to God tighter. I think this was probably the best for me ever. I really, really opened up more to God's presence. I really, really focused on my spirituality as a person. Now, listen, I'm just going to be honest with you. You know, I still ain't got it all right, but I'm okay with that because guess what? Ain't nobody got it all right. So I'm okay with where I am, but I did improve a great deal over the break because I spent a lot of time meditating out on that water, man. It was such a spiritual awakening. And I just wanted to share a couple of things. A lady on my job who's, she's really, really just a great Christian. You know, she prays for us on the set and everything. And, you know, she kind of is so in tune to all of us. You know, Mr. Harvey, you okay today? You seem troubled. I'm going to pray for you. Stuff like just really, really nice. Name's Jennifer. Nice lady. She runs sound on Family Feud. And she bought me a gift for my birthday, a daily devotional that I read every day. And really, really, man, put it into focus for me and changed some things. And one of the things I had learned about was how worry affects a person. And see, worry is such a wasted form of energy, because worrying, especially when it comes to tomorrow, a lot of us have a lot of energy directed into worrying about tomorrow. And what I learned from this daily devotional that is one of the major waste of time and energy, simply because there is absolutely nothing you can do about tomorrow. Now, that's not to say that you shouldn't plan for tomorrow. That's not what it's saying. But it is talking about the worry of tomorrow. Because the scripture says something to the effect that even by worrying, you cannot add 1 hour to your life. So if by worrying you can't add an hour to your life, why are you worrying about the rest of it? You can't even get extra time on the planet by worrying. So the rest of it is so minute and minuscule, it doesn't make any sense. So here's what happens in worry. What I learned was God actually created us to be able to master time instead of having time master us. And one of the ways he does it is he gives us this thing called a day. And in this day, that is what we are designed to cope with, and we can handle just today. We are built and equipped to deal with today. That's why he created the Lord's Prayer the way he did. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Give us this day our daily bread. Now, here's what I had to learn. The reason that section is in the prayer is because you're supposed to ask for the strength, the wisdom, the guidance, and understanding for today. Not tomorrow, today. Because we are creatures that he built, and he wants us to master time and not have time master us. The only way to master time is you got to take these days, and he's broken it down into 2 segments, day and night. Night comes for the majority of us that's not working night shift and all that. Night comes to give us a rest for what happened to us in the day. So he broke it down into 2 segments. You got a segment of the day where you're working, and you got a segment of the day where you're recuperating. That's what we were designed to cope with. If you add tomorrow, next week, the week after, next summer, when you put that on your shoulders, what you've done is you've overburdened yourself for no reason at all, because we are simply not built for that. You cannot handle any more than what's happening today. And if you place more on you than today, you're overburdening yourself. You're wearing yourself down. And now instead of mastering time, time is mastering you. And that's one of the biggest things I learned on this break, to release myself from the worry of tomorrow and ask God for my daily bread so I can make wise decisions today, so I can listen more intently to his instructions for today and use him more as my companion and my guide. And that right there is how you manage your day. That's the best thing I learned. I hope I explained it the right way, but that's the best way that I found to put it. And it changed me so much, man, by not worrying. Because simply, guess what? Ain't nothing you can do. Now, I got to check myself every now and then because something happened today where I started worrying about when I get back what I got to do. Wait a minute, hold up, man. Why am I worrying about when I get back what I got to do? Because guess what? It ain't here yet. Now, once again, let me reiterate before it's misunderstood. I'm not saying you're not supposed to plan, have hopes, dreams, or visions. You do. But I'm just saying for today, you got to get through today. If you do it that way, give us this day our daily bread. That part of the prayer is important for all of us. Use it. It'll make your day go a whole lot smoother. You might get off that high blood pressure medicine. Those are my closing remarks.
Drop it.
Drop it.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit steveharveyfm.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.